supremest and through Mother. Om Jnana Timirandhasya. Chapter 4. Hope everybody has their pens and papers available. If not, phones. We're going to do something a little different today. Chapter 4, what verse?
We are reading from 30 to 25. And we are focusing on verse 18.
13 to 25. Everybody ready? From Nabag. Are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah. From Nabag, Maharaj Ambarish took birth. Maharaj Ambarish was an exalted devotee, celebrated for his great merits. Although he is cursed by an infallible Brahmin, the curse could not touch him. King Parikshit inquired, O person, Maharaj Ambarish was certainly most exalted and meritorious in character. I wish to hear about him. How surprising it is, the curse of a Brahmin, which is unsurmountable, could not act upon him. Shukadev Goswami said, Maharaj Ambarish, the most fortunate personality, achieved the rule of the entire world, consisting of 7 islands, and achieved inexhaustible, unlimited opulence and prosperity on earth. Although such a position is rarely attained, Maharaj Ambarish did not care for it at all, for he knew very well that all such opulence is material, like that which is imagined in a dream. Such opulence will ultimately be destroyed. The king knew that any non-devotee who attains such opulence merges increasingly into material modes. Maharaj Ambarish was the great devotee of the Supreme Nati of God, Vasudeva, and of the saintly persons who are the Lord's devotees. Because of this devotion, he thought of the entire universe being insignificant as a piece of stone. Maharaj Ambarish always engaged his mind in meditating upon the lotus feet of Krishna, his words in describing the glories of the Lord, his hands in cleansing the Lord's temple, and his ears in hearing the words spoken by Krishna or about Krishna. He engaged his eyes in seeing the beauty of Krishna, Krishna's temples and Krishna's places like Mathura and Vrindavan. He engaged his sense of touch in touching the bodies of the Lord's devotees. He engaged his sense of smell, smelling the fragrance of tulsi offered to the Lord. And he engaged his tongue in tasting the Lord's prasad. He engaged his legs in walking to the holy places and temples of the Lord. His head in bowing down before the Lord, and all his desires in serving the Lord, 24 hours a day. Indeed, Maharaj Ambarish never desired anything for his own sense gratification. He engaged all his senses in devotion service, in various engagements related to the Lord. This is the way to increase attachment for the Lord and be completely free from all material desires. In performing his prescribed duty as a king, Maharaj Ambarish always offered the results of his royal activities to the Supreme Personality of God, Krishna, who is the enjoyer of everything and is beyond perception of material senses. He certainly took advice from Brahmanas, who were faithful devotees of the Lord, and thus he wielded the planet Earth without difficulty. In desert countries where there flowed the rivers Saraswati, Maharaj Ambarish performed great sacrifices like the Ashwamedh Yajna, and thus satisfied the master of all yajnas, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Such sacrifices were performed with great opulence and suitable paraphernalia, and with contributions of dakshina to the Brahmins, were supervised by great personalities, Vashishta, Asita, and Gautama, and became the performer of the sacrifices. In the sacrifice arranged by Maharaj Ambarish, the members of the assembly and the priests, especially Bhota, Udgata, Brahma, and Aguru, were gorgeously dressed, and they looked exactly like demigods. They eagerly sought for the proper performance of the yajna. The citizens of the state of Maharaj Ambarish were accustomed to chanting and hearing about the glorious activities of the personality of God. Thus they never aspired to be elevated to the heavenly planets, which are extremely dear even to the demigods. those who are saturated with happiness of rendering service to the Supreme Personality of God, are uninterested even in the achievements of great mystics. For such achievements do not enhance transcendental bliss felt by a devotee, who always thinks of Krishna within the core of his heart. That's it. Wow. Marathon. Okay, so we're looking at 18, all right? How's everyone doing? Okay, famous verse. Savai mana Krishna padaravindayor.
Savai mana Krishna padaravindayor.
Vachansi vaikunta gunana varnane.
Vachansi vaikunta gunana varnane.
Karau harir mandira marjanadishu.
Karau harir mandira marjanadishu.
Shruting chakara chuta satkatodaye.
Shruting chakara chuta satkatodaye.
Okay.
Savai mana Krishna padarvindayor.
Savai mana Krishna padarvindayor.
Vachansi Vaikuntha Gunanuvarnane.
Vachansi Vaikunta Gunanavarnane.
Karau harir mandira marjanadishu.
Karau harir mandira janadishu.
Shrutim chakarachuta satkatodaye.
Shruting chakara chuta satkatodaye.
Savai mana Krishna padarvindayor.
Savai mana Krishna padaravindayor.
Vachansi Vaikuntha Gunanuvarnane.
Vachansi Vaikunta Gunanavarnane.
Karaur harer mandira mrajandishu.
Karau harir mandira janadishu.
Shrutim Chakarachuta Satkatodaye.
Shruting chakara chuta satkatodaye.
Savai mana Krishna padarvindayor.
Savai
mana
Krishna padaravindayor.
Vachansi vaikunta gunanu varnane.
Vachansi Vaikunta Gunanavarnane.
Karau harir mandira marjanadishu.
Karau harir mandira marjanadishu. Just get that right melody. Next.
Shrutim chakarachuta satkatodaye.
Shruting chakarchuta satkatodaye.
Savai mana Krishna padarvindayor.
Sai mana Krishna Pararavindayor.
Vachansi Vaikuntha Gunanu Varnane.
Vachansi Vaikunta Gunanavarnane. Karau harir mandir marjanadishu. Shruting chakarchuta satkatodaye. Thank you very much. Word by word. Saha. He Maharaj Ambarish. Vai. Indeed. Manaha. His mind. Krishna Pada Aravindayaho. Fixed upon the lotus, the two lotus feet of Lord Krishna. By Changshi. His words. Vaikunta Guna Anuvarnane. Describing the glories of Krishna. Karau, his two hands. Hare, Mandira, Marjana, Adishu, in activities like cleansing the temple of Hari. The Supreme Personality of Godhead. Shrutim, his ear. Chakara, engaged. Achuta, of or about Krishna. Who never falls down. Satkata Udaye. In hearing the transcendental narrations. And here's the translation. Maharaj Ambarish always engaged his, we can do it together. Okay? Maharaj Ambarish always engaged mind in meditating on the lotus feet of Krishna. His words in describing the glories of the Lord. his hands in cleansing the Lord's temple, and his ears in hearing the words spoken by Krishna or about Krishna. He engaged his eyes in seeing the beauty of Krishna, Krishna's temple, Krishna's places like Mathura and Vrindavan. He engaged his sense of touch in touching the bodies of the Lord's devotees. He engaged his sense of smell in smelling the fragrance of tulsi offered to the Lord. And he engaged his tongue in tasting the Lord's prasad. He engaged his legs in walking to the holy places and temples of the Lord. His head in bowing down before the Lord. And all his desires in serving the Lord 4 hours a day. Indeed, Maharaj Ambarish never desired any own sense gratification. He engaged all his senses in devotional service in various engagements related to the Lord. This is the way to increase attachment to the Lord and be completely free from all material desires. Hare Krishna. God, thank you very much. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Okay, we don't have that there. Okay. In Bhagavad Gita 7.1, the Lord recommends, Mayasakta manaparata yogam yunjan mad ashrayaha. This indicates that must execute devotional
service under
the guidance of a
spiritual
devotee or
Krishna. Direct.
directly
under
the guidance of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is not possible, however, to train oneself without guidance from the spiritual master. Therefore, according to the instructions of Srila Rupa Goswami, the first business of a devotee is to accept a bona fide spiritual master who
Places.
cleanses opens
can. Okay. Okay, let's see. Therefore, according to the instructions of first business, go to bona fide spiritual, who can train him to
engage
his various
senses
in rendering transcendental service to the Lord. The Lord also says in Bhagavad Gita 7.1, Asankshayam samagram mang yata jinyashu tachrinu. In other
words
if one wants to understand the Supreme Personality of Head in completedness, one must follow the prescribed, the prescriptions given by Krishna, okay, by in the footsteps of Maharaj Ambarish. It is said, Rishikena Rishiki Sevanam Bhakti Ruchate. Bhakti means to the senses in the service of the master of the owl. What does an owl say? Who is called Rishikesh or Achyuta. These are used in these verses. Achyuta Shat Katodiye. Rishikesha Pada Bi Bandane. The words Achyuta and Rishikesh are also used in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is Krishna Krishna Katha.
words
Speak.
narration
Speaking.
Spoken. Yeah. By and Srimad Bhagavatam is also Krishna Katha because everything described in the Bhagavatam is in relation
To meditation.
The yogis.
Om.
Yoga.
Ship. In relationship with Krishna. Okay, so what we'd like you to do here, something different. Every day, I enter something in my blog, you've probably seen me. I'm on the last page. And it has to be special. Okay? That's thewalkingmonk.net. Okay. So instead of me writing something, I want you to write something. Now, what do I want you to write? Anything based on this shloka or group of shlokas, preferably 18. And I would like each and every one of you to make it a sentence long or 2 sentences. Enough to cover 1 line in poetry. You know what I mean? That's the challenge. All right? So, one of the qualities of the devotees, he or she is poetical, you know? And so let's see what kind of rhyme and rhythm you can come up with. So, you know, what I'm kind of looking for is something like, Krishna is full of charm. Make sure you stand within his arms. You know, something like that. Okay, just something that rhymes. Okay, is that a challenge? And then what we'll do, after we've given you that 5 minutes or whatever, then you get a chance to read. And we'll ask somebody to record. Who's a good typist here? Who goes like this? Do you have anybody here who does that?
I can do it.
You can? Okay, great. So then, you know, when everyone gives their delivery, you can put the name of the person and then their line right next to it. Okay? Is everybody keen?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let us then begin. On your mark, 5 minutes is good?
How many?
7 minutes. No, some of you might have to scribble a little bit, you know? It says, no, that doesn't work, and then strike it out, and then do, you know, try again, you know, until you're satisfied. Si, senor.
Maharaj, can we write from the purport?
Pardon me?
From the purport we can write?
I'm okay with that too. Yeah. Purport or the verses. Okay? Is that okay? So you need 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay. So some of you might be really good at this, so you can whip it up real fast. And if not, then fine, that's good. Continue and add a few more lines. How's that? Okay.
What's the word limit?
The word limit, you just have to see, like, what I'm looking for is just how many, let's say, this many words. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? 12 to 15. Can I answer this? Yes.
Please accept my obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
All glories to Vishaka Devi Dasi. Everyone wants to say, what do you want to say to her? You're very lucky. They could have said something terrible.
It's so nice to hear everyone's voice. I guess you're in class.
Yeah, we're giving a class. We're getting everyone to write some poetry. I'm giving, just gave them the time now. Arkaman is working at it already.
No cheating, Prabhu.
You could write in Hindi if you want, but I wouldn't be able to understand it. Or Swahili, whatever. Anybody find it stuffy in here? Yeah, stuffy. We're testing your skills. You were testing your skills. You can also use your phones to get something to rhyme, say if you got a word like name, just look at words that rhyme with name, and then that makes it easier. Okay. How's everyone doing? Halfway? You can write more. Just keep it going. Not to distract, but tomorrow we're going to the beaches where Prabhupada walked. The boardwalk is like 2.5 kilometers, so we can chant japa there. After that, we can have Mangal Arati, and then after that, we can have a class. And I believe it's arranged that there will be some breakfast, right? Like a picnic. Woo! Okay, is that good enough, Prabhu? Okay, I guess we can start. We're ready? Okay, you want to go? Are you ready to type?
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, did that mean here, there, here, there?
Huh?
What was
Yeah.
this? Here, there?
Oh, like one boy, one girl, one boy.
Oh, sure, sure. Okay. Okay, so we'll start with you then, okay? Everybody ready? Pretty much, okay.
Sorry.
Harsh, let me open the door.
Let her open it. Should we let her open? There's some doubts there.
You okay?
I want to share both so they can see also.
You begin.
It will come.
Oh,
Yes. Okay, look at me. Look over there, somewhere else. I'm getting conscious.
Yeah, subconscious, sorry. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me please the Supreme Lord with these senses which are never on the board. In His service, let me.
That's all you do.
You look like a paragraph.
With his
12 to 15 words, right?
So I thought you can write more.
You can,
Oh.
but I only need, for my purposes, to do put it all in one line.
With these senses which are never on board.
with these senses. Which
Senses.
are
Never on board.
on board.
On board. Very good. Isn't that wonderful? Good. Girl.
Oh, my turn. 24 hours a day Amrisha got. Krishna, not even for 1 second he forgot.
Very good.
Should we wait for her to finish writing?
I think we should. Good.
Okay.
That'd be being nice to
Okay.
her.
Years and years we chase and run after things to quench our thirst. Only if we knew Krishna is the only and all things we should look for first.
Okay, that's a, let's say, that's a Mahabharata there.
I wrote one more.
A shorter one?
Okay.
This material energy we are trying to beat, we belong nowhere but at Krishna's beautiful lotus feet.
Okay, second one. Very good, okay, next.
Eyes, tongue and touch involved in service 24 hours a day, keeps Maya away, doesn't let you stray while helping you pray.
Okay, that's a very long, but that's good, yes. Give us the first two.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. These are poems you can keep, yeah? All right, very good, bravo. Next,
Sorry, I couldn't even write anything.
what's that?
I couldn't even write anything.
I couldn't write anything. My mind was going, there must be something. Do you want help? Do you want some help? Okay. How can we help? Okay. What would you like to say from one of these words?
You wrote something?
You wrote something. Yeah, I can see that.
I didn't complete it fully. So I said I written Maharaj Ambarish engages his eyes in seeing the deity of Krishna, while Mayavadis engage their eyes in seeing the, I don't know.
Okay, Krishna. Why don't you put something out? What's the first line?
Maharaj Ambarish engaged his eyes in seeing the deity of Krishna, while Mayavadis engage their eyes in seeing the
Mishmish. Mishmish. So Krishna Mishmish. Something out there, something vague. Is that okay? Can you spell Mishmish?
I can take this after.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Next.
I have 2 options. The first is, where Krishna Katha fills heart and ear, he, Rishikesh, draws ever near.
Very nice. Delayed reaction.
Can I see the other one?
The other one? Sure.
If you want to train your senses to serve with glee, you must follow the instructions of Rupa Goswami.
Oh, very nice. You're giving us a choice, are you?
I also wrote 2 malas.
Okay.
Srila Rupa Goswami said, accept a spiritual master so that you can do service by following his footsteps. If you want to worship Krishna, follow his devotees. By loving his devotees, you can have affection for Krishna.
Okay. Rap. Bhakti rap. Karnasindu, if you want, you can also put something together.
What's the exercise?
We're just looking for 2 lines, like based on the verse, the story of Ambrish, that verse. Just 2 short lines that rhyme, if you can. Okay. Do you have his down? Because it was pretty.
No worries. I'll get to it.
We get it after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chanting the names of Krishna pleases my ears. Seeing the form of Krishna gives me tears.
What's that number?
The king was engaged. The king engaged his mind in meditating his words.
Wait a minute, how many times is that?
The king engaged his mind in meditating.
That's the chorus.
His words in glories of describing, years in Krishna songs, in hearing and by seeing him.
Okay, you'll get that later, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Engages my ears.
Okay.
Ambrish Maharaj, who meditates upon Krishna, always engaged in learning about him, who is also known as the lover of Radha.
Okay. Man behind the pillar.
Maharaj Ambrish never desired anything for his own self-gratification. To be able to receive the mercy of the Lord, this was his transcendental qualification.
Very good.
Here is Maharaj Ambrish, who always lived in bliss. His senses always engaged in Lord's lotus feet. He never desired more, loved everyone and the Lord. He chanted the holy name and remained free from miseries.
I know that melody from somewhere. Okay.
His eyes never desired to see anything, because for him the lotus feet of Krishna was everything.
Haribo.
That's short and sweet. That's good.
Riding on forever friend's shoulders, let him walk. Such is his bond, Ambrish found freedom without loss.
That's very technical. Is that what you said? Okay, we take technicalities. Thank you.
To progress in bhakti faster, take shelter of a spiritual master.
Harkumar, do you have something?
Maharaj Ambrish served with all his senses, and he was fully free from all offenses.
That's really good. That's good. You have anything, Karnasindu, that you've whipped up?
Ambrish always engaged his mind, leaving Maya behind.
Whoa! That's pretty good. How about yourself? Rashid, do you have any?
Krishna will never disappoint you if you
Okay.
if you are emotional and steady.
Okay, well, we can help you with that. What's the first line?
Krishna will never disappoint you.
Never disappoint you. Anybody would like to put a second line to that?
Krishna will never disappoint you if you always. Krishna will never disappoint you, you just need to have a different view.
Okay, all right.
Devotional view.
Devotional, yeah.
Okay.
I remember one. The shine on the face from the tears in your eyes, your sign of pure love of God.
Okay, all right, good. We'll take the first one. What?
Can I read the whole thing? I wrote a big one since you told keep.
Okay, but we have a little bit limited time, if we have time, okay? All right, good, so we just have 5 minutes. Well, sure, I mean, between them. The king regulated in something sweet meditations on his lotus feet. His voice expresses God's credits, which can never be any serious debits. Then I can't read the rest. All right, good. I wasn't really so focused, but was wanted you proposed to go through this exercise. How was the exercise, by the way? Yeah, I didn't see anybody fall asleep. So what engaged your brain, the creative side, right? And, you know, what else? I'm not going to take words from your lotus mouths. Anything? How was that experience?
So is the material immersion you're trying to take?
No, we are taking the reflections.
Oh, sorry.
Any thoughts there? Yes.
It was very engaging.
Engaging. Okay, great. Yeah.
King Krishna become pure devotee.
Yeah, I'm just asking about what was your experience with this little exercise that we don't normally do.
Yes, while listening, we might pay attention or not, but while we are actually compiling something, you have to be fully focused and engaged in that. So we are all thinking about Krishna and Krishna Rush.
Good. These are good points, yes? Yeah, you had your hand up too? No? Okay. I guess I'm getting old. I'm seeing things. Go ahead.
With the poem or with the realization?
No, just your reflection.
So I was able to connect with, connect with the mode of acharyas. Since Prabhupada has also mentioned don't be dull-minded, write something. So yeah, I was just focusing on that and just trying to think that if acharyas were about to display their songs, how would they do? And what are the things they'll consider when writing something? So I was able to think of Bhaktivinoda Thakur in that.
Oh, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, giving us mercy. Very good. Anything else? Sure. What was your experience?
I liked it. It inspired me to maybe want to do this more, like just write poetry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, it sparked some interest there. Great. It's fun. And you know, when you have things that rhyme, there's a rhythm. You know, there's like a nice flow, you know. It's musical. It's like waves, you know, lapping against the beach. Like that. Anybody else? Any other comments?
I misunderstood the instruction though. I thought we would only rhyme with charm.
No, I was giving an example.
Oh.
Yeah.
I felt very trapped.
Sorry about my lack of giving the instruction. Anybody else? Okay, we have time.
So, let me please the Supreme Lord with these senses which are never on board. In His service, let me engage my eyes, and if it can be other senses, that will be really nice. O Krishna, O Radharamana, you are the best of the best, the most attractive, wearing a Kaustubha stone, Kaustubha jewel on your chest. Looking at my miserable condition, I feel there is no other way. But I've also heard that you are the most merciful, Patita Pavana, they say. As ordered by my Guru, I want to hold tightly and kiss your lotus feet. There is no other place in this earth. There is no other place in this earth where I can find a seat. O Krishna, O Chaitanya, please shower your mercy onto me. Please free me from all the attachment, from all this attachment and sense gratification. Please set me free.
You were very productive there. That's great. Thank you. And we appreciate the devotees who could whip it up real fast. And even if you have to take your time, it's all okay. It's nice. It is a nice meditation on the verses. Truly, Prabhupada. quotes this quite a bit, the first line especially. Meditating on the Lord 24 hours. What to do with how to engage your whole body. Pretty much you can almost get like 9 devotions out of this. Right? Touch the bodies of the Lord. We hug each other or offer obeisances. We hug or you slug. You decide. You serve or you swerve. All right. Well, I want to thank you very much for participating and being eager to, just go ahead and do something a little bit different off the cuff. I just thought about it around 7 o'clock. Maybe we'll do something different, I mean, I have to fill my page up.